Hey guys, what's going on? This is Manga by Volume, and today we're going to be doing our manga haul for the month of July 2017. Got a lot of cool stuff from this haul throughout this month. I have a order from Right Stuff, some used books, and one anime. Now, I did have about, I want to say 9 books that were supposed to be in from in-stock trades, but the order was held up because of a stock issue, and now it's not going to get here till like later, probably sometime next week. So I just figured I'd go ahead and make the video for July now, and then I don't know, throw those in for the August haul. So starting things off, we have the only anime Blu-ray that I got this month. I don't typically buy anime unless I get it for a good price, and this one I was able to find on Amazon for $15, and that is Steins Gate, the complete series on Blu-ray. Yeah, that's right, all 25 episodes, and I believe the OVA. I'm not sure if that counts. The episode 0. But I'm really happy to have this. Steins Gate is one of my absolute favorite anime. I'd put it on my top 5. Yeah, great sci-fi, time-traveling anime. If you haven't checked out Steins Gate, please do. It is amazing. And even when it's not $15, the Blu-ray is still pretty reasonable. I think like $25 normal price on Amazon. There's also the Steins Gate movie that I still need to get. I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, Steins Gate, complete series on Blu-ray. Alright, moving on. We have some... oh, wait, first off. Most of you guys probably already saw this one from my loot crate, but here it is again just in case. That's the Gurren Lagann Artworks art book from Udon Entertainment. I love Gurren Lagann, and this has some fantastic artwork in it. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Gurren Lagann Artworks. Really cool book. Alright, next up we're starting to get into my the used volumes that I got this month. All of these came from Second & Charles. Most of them I believe were under $5. I kept the prices on them to show you guys, but there was a comment in one of my last manga hauls that said they were talking about how the reason the books are so cheap is because they have these the price stickers on them. Well, I'm going to show you guys those price stickers from Second & Charles actually come off pretty easy. But first things first, we have Barakamon Volumes 3 and 4. I've had Volumes 1 and 2 for a while. They're actually my wife's copies that I got her for Christmas a couple years ago. But yeah, Barakamon's a really, really nice slice of life series about calligraphy. And yeah, if you get the chance, either watch the anime, which is fantastic, has one of my favorite anime openings ever, or read the manga, which is also pretty good. I believe this also goes farther than the anime, since the anime was only 12 episodes? 13 maybe? But yeah, I got these for $4.50 each from, oh, these are pretty tall. Yeah, $4.50 each from Half Price Books. But yeah, the price stickers come right off without much hassle. Of course, I don't have good nails, so it's... One second. Yeah, there we go. Yep, and they peel right off. Easy peasy. Yep, so that's Barakamon 3 and 4. Next up, we have a book that I've been wanting to get into for a while, and that is Orange. So I found Volume 2, the complete collection, for $6.25, and considering how thick it is, it was too good of a deal to pass up. They didn't have Volume 1, so I will have to get that before I can actually start reading it. But yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about this series, and this is a really high-quality release from Seven Seas. It's not like a lot of thicker volumes where every time you open it you feel like the spine is bending. This one is actually put together really, really well. It doesn't have a lot of loss in the middle. Great release. Can't wait to get volume 1 whenever I can. Alright, so next up we have Yotsuba Volume 1. I've heard a lot of great things about this series, and I can't wait to get into it. This is got Volume 1 for $4, which is great for a Yen Press title. As you can see, normal price is $12, so this was about 33% off. No, 66% off. So hopefully I can find some more volumes cheap like this one. Seems like a really nice, funny slice of life story about a little kid, Yotsuba. Yeah, looking forward to reading that. Next up is another lucky find. That is Berserk Volume 2. I got this one for $4.95, which is another great price. I actually found Volumes 1 and 3 used a while back, but I was never able to find Volume 2, so I'm happy to finally have it. It's still got that old school spine logo there. But yeah, I believe this completes the Black Swordsman arc. Well, Volume 3 completes it, but now I have the full arc, so I can read it finally. And yeah, so I'm finally going to give it a read-through, do a first impressions video, although I don't think many of you really need a first impressions on Berserk. I'm probably going to make one anyways. Alright, let's get these out of the way for my next few volumes. Alright, so this next series is one that I have a lot of nostalgia for. I read it first when it appeared in Shonen Jump, God, years ago. I think I was in middle school still when it first appeared in Shonen Jump. And it's a series I've been looking for a while. But I finally found the first 6 volumes at 2nd and Charles, all for around $3 each. And that is Dragon Drive. So here's Volume 1, Volume 2 now. Dragon Drive is a shonen battle series in which the main characters have these dragons. They each have their own dragon with special abilities and whatnot, and kind of play. It's set in a game, in like a VR type of world, and basically they're trying to fight with their dragons and figure out who is the best at this game called Dragon Drive. I remember this series being really, really good, and I flipped through the art. Let me grab Volume 1 so there's not too many spoilers. And it does hold up really well. It's a really clean style. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to reading this again. I only read up until about Volume 3 the first time I had it. Actually, I think I might have had... Yeah, I had Volume 3 was the last one that I picked up back in the day. So I'm super stoked to have these. As you can see, got this one for $3.30, $3.25, $3 each volume. So a really good deal. This is an out-of-print series. It's only 14 volumes. So really looking forward to picking up the rest of this as soon as I can. And I will be doing a review of this in the future once I'm able to get all 14 volumes. So it might be a little bit, but hopefully not too long. Alright, next up, to finish off the haul, is my Right Stuff order. They're doing this birthday, their annual birthday sale this month, which is cool because it's my birthday. Tomorrow, actually, so I got myself a little something from them, My first order from Right Stuff got canceled because, well, it didn't get canceled. It never got placed, apparently, because I tried paying through PayPal and the site was having issues, and I thought it went through, but then a week later, my stuff hadn't shipped yet, and turns out it didn't go through. So I made a different order because all the stuff that I ordered wasn't on sale anymore. But I'm really happy that I still made an order through Right Stuff, because what I got was some really cool stuff. We got Ajin, or Ajin, I think it's Ajin, Demi-Human, Volume 1, 2, 3. Now, if you've never read Ajin, it is very similar to Parasite and Tokyo Ghoul, in which our main protagonist is granted these powers that he never asked for. And it's got a lot of horror elements. I would consider this a horror action seinen manga. Volumes 1 through 9 for about $65, which is about half off. Unfortunately, these vertical volumes are kind of pricey, especially considering their size. They're skinny as fuck and pretty short as well. But they look fantastic altogether. They do have a couple of color pages. Hang on a sec. Like Volume 1, I believe, has color in the front there. It's kind of cool. Oh, whoops. Kind of cool, but it's a really good series. Oh, whoops. With some fantastic artwork. And, I'm just gonna stick that there. I believe Volume 10 comes out in October, I want to say. So I will be picking that up. But, yeah, if you want to take a look, like, next to... So, Dragon Drive is a typical Shonen Jump size volume next to Ajin, which is a pretty good amount shorter. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. It's about half an inch, maybe. Yeah. It's kind of short. But, Ajin is a horror action seinen manga where these creatures called Ajin live as humans. They don't look any different from humans, but they're immortal. And there's also this whole thing about them controlling these manifestations. But it's a really good series. There's an anime on Netflix, which I haven't checked out yet, but I did read all of these online a while back. I read the scans, but I finally paid for them. So I'm looking forward to picking up where I left off. Actually, I'm going to probably do a reread once I get Volume 10 in a couple months. But yeah, it's a really good series. And then finally, for the manga, we have the book I've been looking forward to for like 2 months. I know that's not very long at all, but I just got into the series, and I'm so glad to have the next volume, and that is My Hero Academia Volume 9. There's a great cover with Tsuyu on the spine there. And I don't know her name, but she's one of the League of Villains. Yeah, so far, I've only read a little bit of this volume today, but so far it's been really, really great. This, I believe, this, the end of Volume 8 started the new arc, which should take up Season 3. And this one just continues that. It's the summer camp arc. Now, I haven't read ahead through scans or anything, so this is as far as I've gotten. But I'm really, really loving My Hero Academia. This is probably my favorite shonen series currently. Yeah, that does it for manga. I do have one more thing, and that is... so if you order from Good Smile, their online shop, you can actually get Nendoroids a lot sooner than you can through sites like Amazon or AmiAmi or whatever. So what I did was I ordered. So I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan, and I just had to get this the moment I saw it. And that is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Link Deluxe statue that comes with his horse, a bunch of accessories. Here, this pose I have him in with his bow and arrow, the ancient arrow there. Fantastic little Nendoroid. I love Nendoroids. I much prefer these to like pop figures, and you really do get a lot of bang for your buck with these because you can't really see it, but there's a bunch of accessories in here, a bunch of easily losable parts. I meant to do an unboxing video, but then I realized how frickin' unwieldy this thing is and how much I suck at assembling him. But a really high quality figure from Good Smile, and I look forward to getting more Nendos in the future. So yeah, that does it for this month's manga haul. I'll probably be getting some stuff soon, next couple days, and my next loot crate is coming in, and I'll be doing an unboxing of that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I am Manga by Volume, and I'll see you guys in the next one.